It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes, weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
The Bronze Bomber, Easton Assad.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat had... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Clean left jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
He blocks the hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three... On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible action from both of these heavyweights. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will set...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That uppercut doesn't get through. Has to be careful for that risk. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we are seeing? A lot of swinging and missing here. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Nice defense on that hook. A straight right just misses. Can't score with that hook again. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3-minute. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That right hook not connecting. Good defense there to stop that hook. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you...
I gotta stop! And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas.
What a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. As we enter the final 10. Oh, right there! Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Talk about Holmes in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Breathe when you're stepping about, right? Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good. Good workout in this round.
This is the beginning of round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lantern.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. He blocks that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Big Larry Holmes got... And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.